Well, welcome back, everyone. This should be the last stream for this project here because going to be just about done here. Last thing we got to do is kind of put everything together because I basically have everything done. There's just a couple other things left to do. And so for you guys that are just joining me here and didn't see the beginning of this whole thing, what I'm doing is making a small diorama here using this a Hot Wheels car that was black and had some graphics on it. Took it off, painted it white, flat white, then did some weathering on it. We also, and we're going to put it back together here, but made a base, put some plaster down, kind of weathered it up, put some some little trees and other things because we're going to make a scene here, and then it's going to have a plexiglass case over it, and then we're also going to put we're going to glue all this down and make it so it's pretty much permanent. And about the last things I got to do here is I do have to touch up a little bit on here because I see the glue reacted to something and turned it white. So I'm going to, it's the first thing I'm going to do, and then we'll get in here. And I already got a couple people in the chat going. Looks like some of my viewers from the previous one, so I thank you for joining me again and watching me finish this up. I'm going to take some good beauty shots of this, and it'll be posted on my website, on my blog, so you can go there and see it more up close, because I know on this video and the way I have it set up, this is the best way I could figure out how to do this, on my own. But, I know you can't see a lot of detail here, even if I hold it up close to the camera. I know it's hard to see. So one thing first, we're going to clean up, just clean up a little bit of the details here. And so that means I got to take some brown paint, and that one barely has any in it. I need to get some banner out. I got a couple of regulars in my chat here. One of them, Alabama Sasquatch, or Sam Squatch, says he'll watch to the end. Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, seems like some people kind of like these, and for the people watching this archived, let me know in the comments if you kind of like this kind of thing, and I got other projects to do, and I think I'll do this. I think I might do this again. It's kind of fun for me to sort of interact live and kind of explain what I'm doing, and just talk with some of the fans out there. Like I said, I really appreciate it. For those of you new, and like I said, what I'm going to say next is, you never have to do this, but there's a little dollar sign down at the bottom where you can send your messages in the chat. That's what's called a super chat. I'm not sure why they call it that, honestly, but yeah, let's see. Just needed to touch some of this up. I don't know what happened there. It kind of discolored on me. But anyway, the super chat. I'm losing my train of thought. I should be. Anyway, you can you can donate as little as $1 or as much as you want. You never have to do that. I'm going to do this whether or not I get any donations. I mean, I have. I started YouTube 12 years ago. Before the partner program, got invited to the partner program in like late 2008, and I've just been doing it ever since. And like I said, it's a good way for fans, if they really like this work, like my work, it's a way you can keep it going, because the internet connection is not free, and neither is my hardware here. But like I said, it's all a hobby for me. So if you want to, go ahead. If not, that's perfectly fine as well. There's some YouTubers out there that I support with my with my eyeballs, letting an ad roll, and I also, if they stream, not a lot of them stream, but when they do, I try to throw a buck or two their way at least. Just kind of says, hey, I appreciate it. I watch. But anyway, enough about that. Enough about that. I don't like talking. I honestly, I should be promoting that all the time, and I don't, and that's partly why I don't, because I enjoy what I do here. Like I said, whether or not, like I said, it's no matter what I get, it's a losing proposition. You got to do this because you love it, and I love being on YouTube. I have. Anyway, I'm live. Oh, you're live on. Oh, you stream on Twitch? I don't stream on Twitch. I've thought about using a website or whatever called Restream, and streaming here and Twitch and maybe even Facebook. I've tried Facebook Live, but oh god, their back end, their servers, or just the interface is terrible. I can't interact with you guys, even though there is a chat in Facebook. I don't know how to watch it live as a creator, and I could never make my encoder. I mean, it worked, but it's just terrible. It buffered. Just was not a very good experience for me as the one doing it. And then the viewers said it was terrible. And I know that wasn't my equipment. So, but anyway, I thought about using Restream and going on Twitch, even though I don't game. But just streaming it to Twitch for people out there. I mean, nobody's following on Twitch because I'm not real active. But there's some gamer types, mostly friends that I know in real life, that game on Twitch. So that's why I'm a part of that community a little bit, because I like to support them over there. So that's why I'm asking for donations here, but I spread them out to who I like too. I'm not selfish that way. Because I understand, as a creator myself, I understand. It takes a lot to put yourself. Well, it takes a lot to put yourself out there, So like I said, I like to support in a way I can, either like I said, in something like the super chat, or like I said, with letting an ad roll. On a person watching their videos, and letting an ad roll, or letting them run in the background, while I listen to them, even if my eyeballs aren't there, my ears are there. And what I'm trying to do here, I should be telling you what I'm doing. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do this. I thought maybe I could just take some pliers. I want to make the wheels bend the axle so the wheels are turning, and not getting the result I want here. So anyway, got a user in the chat called Alabama Sasquatch. What is your Twitch name or Twitch handle? Because I want to go follow you, or like I said, I don't have a lot of time to always watch people live, but when I do, I try to, like I said, interact with them and this and that. So what's your handle over there? Great. Well, I guess that must mean we got some spam in here. I'm going to remove that, and if they if they do that again, they're going to get blocked. So that must mean I've made it on YouTube if I'm getting chat spam. I don't know if you guys saw that in there. It wasn't anything vulgar or nothing. It's just like somebody trying to post to their, some stupid fake dating website. Anyway, okay. I am trying to. Let's see. What am I doing here? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what we're trying to. I want to go this direction. That's the front. Come on. You'd think these little wire axles would be easy to bend, but they're not. You know what? Let's do... Okay. They're like a... kind of like a spring steel, so they're kind of... Okay, there we go. There we go. That's sort of... You said it. I gotta look... Yeah, there's... Pretty good. Okay. Okay, yeah, thanks, Sasquatch. And you know what? I'll tell you what, because I'm probably going to forget about it. Why don't you send me a YouTube message? I will get it there. I don't like YouTube messages since they changed or got rid of kind of the inbox feature from back in the day. Okay, we're about ready to put this thing back together. I don't think I need to remember, but yeah, I'll try to look you up. I'll at least follow you and hit it so it gives me an email when you're streaming, and I'll do my best to hop into one of your streams sometime. And if you got subscriptions on, you know, if you got subscriptions on and I like it, like your stream and like what you're doing, I'll probably give you a you know, probably don't donate or whatever you can do on Twitch. I know there's a way to do it. I just, what the heck? Why is my, all right, my glue is, must have not got the cap on or something, right? All right. But like I said, I can't guarantee anything, but you know, I'll try to watch you sometime. I guess since you're streaming and gaming and watching this, or which seems a little odd, what game are you playing? Probably none I've heard of, because I don't modern game. I retro game a little bit. Okay, don't need that. So what game are you playing out there? So I see I got about 6 people in the chat right now, and you know, if anybody else wants to hop in, and because they're probably wondering if they're watching what the heck I'm doing here, but okay, I think we might have a finished product. I got some epoxy because I gotta, you know, epoxy it down here. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I need to dirty up those wheels though. I don't really like them. I didn't get a chance to try and source a different set of wheels that I could have just glued on here. So I want to put a little more junk in the bed, but I think I'm gonna let's get my sand, like a sand color, tan or sand. And I really should get my airbrush out, but I'm not gonna for this little bit because I don't want to clean it. Sorry, I'm off camera here. I gotta find the color I want here. I just did, so take it up here. So you're playing Balloons Tower Defense 5. Going to doing some pinball. I guess I've never heard of that game, and so I don't know if that's a reference to something or not. Uh-oh. Dang it. Can't get that one open. That one got glued shut. How about this one? But I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll check that message later. But I always like to support other creators if I can, you know, either watching them or whatever, kind of repay the favor, you know. I do enjoy the internet. Maybe a little too much sometimes. All right, we're gonna kind of just, I'm gonna dry brush this. So that means I'll load up, I'll take most of the paint off the brush, and then we kind of just, sorry, I gotta remember to, you know, remember that you can't see everything I'm doing, so I need to stay in frame. And actually, I'll dry brush on there. Yeah, it's a little better. It tones, kind of tones that chrome down, which the original, you know, the original vehicle I'm trying to replicate here would have just had old steel wheels with a little dog dish hubcap. Well, like I said, I couldn't find a Hot Wheel car that had wheels like I wanted, because it's like now it's all, you know, it seems like Hot Wheels cars get a little behind the trend a little bit, because they all got, you know, looking like, you know, got 20s on them, you know, or big rims, and you know that was definitely a late to mid 2000s thing, and it's kind of, you know, kind of over with these days. Oh, I should have cut that little air dam off. That's a level not quite what I want, but anyway, dry brushing is just a technique where you load up, and you can't see it off camera here, but I got a paper towel that I just am brushing the little bit extra paint off, because I just want to leave a little bit on there. Just barely, few hairs and some air. That's another Bob Ross-ism. And it'll help sell that the wheels are dirty and they aren't, you know, some fancy wheel like what they are. A little thinner. Clean the brush. Beat the devil out of it. That's what he always used to say. Like I said, I don't know why I'm referencing Bob Ross. I guess just because I guess I think of a lot of this as like you know, happy little accidents. But you know what? I'd like to highlight that. It says Dodson on there. Might get my black out and do that. But flat black. I just need to just create a teensy, do another dry brushing technique. Just got to create a teensy little shadow on there. I'm just not quite happy. Otherwise, we're about ready to mix up some epoxy and get this put down. And I don't know, just about. Oh, I know. And I gotta put, which I guess I told you. I told people who were in the chat last night about the little I guess little sort of Easter egg or surprise little detail I got in store here. I'm gonna need to use epoxy to make sure it stays. Okay. Just want to highlight those little handles. I don't like that. Sometimes you screw up. I didn't like that. Just beauty is I can pretty much just wipe it off at this point. Well, actually, that. You can't see it, but that gave that. Okay, now there's a happy little accident because I screwed up and got paint where I didn't want it. I was wiping it off and doing that, pushed the paint right where I wanted it. So there we go. Okay. All right, I need to get stuff ready. Let's see here. Cut this. I gotta prep something here. And I'm gonna get ready to dab a little bit of epoxy here. I need to make sure I get this where I want. Like I said, I mean, what would on a typical Thursday night, what would you guys out there mostly be doing? There, I think I want it sitting right there. Just curious, you know, because I'm trying to figure out what night I want to, because I want to try to stream weekly, and if I don't stream weekly, what day I should do. There we go. I'm just taking a look at making sure I got it where I want it. Yeah. Okay. I think that's definitely where I want it. I won't be finishing up putting that on because I gotta let. Okay, and some of you guys might have remembered I have these little HO scale deer, and they're a little small. Well, maybe. Actually, I was gonna have this one jumping and hitting the truck, but more and more I think about it, I maybe want him back, pushed in the background a little bit more, you know? Have him jumping out of that bush. Oh, like right there wouldn't be a bad idea. There is a little doe or whatever we can put in there. Let me ask you guys in the chat. Okay, I don't know if you can see these. All right, I know I'm going to use the jumping deer, but there's some sitting down. There's a little fawn, and then well, a buck that its horns broke off. So we probably won't be using that guy. I don't know. Maybe it's too much to put another one in there, but if I was to, hopefully you guys can see this. Which one should I put in there? Quick poll for you guys in the chat. Don't be shy. Which deer? This one. This one's sitting. This one here that's got the little spots on it. It's a little fawn. And then this is another doe, but it looks like it's down eating. So I know it's probably hard to see. They're tiny. Which other one should I put in there? I'm gonna put one in, but one thing, you know what I should do? That'd be too much. I was gonna say I could put one in the back of the pickup. But anyway, I'm gonna mix up my. Well, actually, I'll use the container to mix my epoxy up in, I guess. All right. So I'll let you. Whoa, we got a little too much here. Come on, I need the activator now, guys. Okay. And this is a quick set, which is what I want, because I don't have to sit and wait around. So I guess that's plenty. This it's kind of mixed till it's a uniform color. But yeah, and epoxies freaking stink. But they're real good for certain things like this. I'm going to dab a little on the deer's leg. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Okay, set him in there. All right, I gotta work quick here. because we need to put some on the wheels here. Alright, I'm just trying to concentrate here because I only kind of get one shot at this. And if I get epoxy where I don't, it's gonna not be good. Alright, yeah, damn it. It's kind of, yeah, that stuff's setting up on me. Alright, all of a sudden the chat got a little dead. Is there, what's the deal? Okay. Okay. I got this. Normally I get epoxy that I can squirt out with a mixing tip instead of what I'm using here, but anyway. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Anyway, anybody in the chat wanna? Did you guys decide on what I should use here? Like I said, I could lay that guy in the bed, but let's see. This one's sitting down. I kind of like. Wouldn't be that close to. Wouldn't be just sitting there though. That's why probably it's too much to, you know, do that. Let's see here. Okay, looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I should have gotten not HO, but the next scale up. I can't remember. But yeah, I like it. I kind of like it. Although, all right, I'm getting some chats. All right, people watching this archive aren't going to understand, but I'm getting some chats spam here, and yeah, we're gonna ban them because I don't have my moderator in here, so I can't have them, you know, do that for me while I'm working here. Okay, I think it'll be too much if I put any more deer in there, even though I'd like to, just because it would be interesting. But okay, I think. Let's see here. I got an idea. I just had another idea. I always come up with these things as I'm working here. I need. Nope, not that. Let's do this one. I think I had some. All right. All right, folks. Sorry, we had a little technical difficulty there. I don't know, my streaming, my encoding software disconnected on me. So sorry about that. I got pretty lucky here on having a pretty easy stream or good quality. Okay. Let's see. Put a little bit of just need a bit of highlight on this here. Seems like, yeah. Maybe I'll give it a teensy bit of illusion of motion here. I kind of wished I would have put a little, I just didn't have time. I just don't think of these things. Put a little character in there, as a driver kind of thing. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm gonna make it a darker color and do that. That light tan. This one here, which is, gotta get some of this. Just kind of mixing with the ball. This one's about pretty much out, so I'll be throwing this away. But before I do some more kits and things, I need to get some more model paints here. There we go. Got some little dark streaks, dark and light streaks. That'll help. I think that'll help bring that out. I wasn't liking, I got it on the ruts, and it's like there wasn't enough detail on there to sort of sell that there's some motion. It's going like this a little bit. You got the wheels cocked a little, but I'm liking that a little better. So all it just needed, just a teensy bit of something there. So there we go. Oh, hey, No Way. Yeah, I started a little early. Got a few other people in here. We've just been chatting away. I'm kind of about done with this project. I just epoxied the truck down, and I'll hold it up to the camera here. We'll see if you can kind of see what we got going on here. I know I don't have the lighting perfect, and the camera probably ain't focusing right, but kind of have it so it's kind of going around the corner this way, and we're kind of sliding, a little bit. Then we got our deer off to the side here. Yeah, I'm pretty much liking that. So actually I can start removing my masking tape. I do want to put some junk in the back. I don't have what I need. Well, not that I don't have. I have a bunch of, I don't know if I can set all this up here. Let's move this out of the road. Move this up here, though. I have a bunch of extra parts and things I always save. Oh, there's some molded red plastic stuff. So what I want to kind of make, I do have a yellow. Oh, could I whip up? What I really want is a red little gas can floating around in the back. That would be excellent. I was just gonna maybe carve something, but this is already molded. These are little tail lights and things from a project, and I didn't need them. for what I was doing. I'm trying to think. Gosh, that little one there, and if I just put a little bit. I'm going to try this. I'm going to... Hell yeah, junk in the trunk. Well, junk in the bed. Junk in the bed. There is no trunk on a pickup. Come on. All right. Let's see what else I got here. Got some chrome parts. I don't think I have anything. Can I get my sandpaper out, kind of shave something down. Like I said, I should have looked into this a little earlier. Oh yeah, this is from that. I could cut it down, put a little CBN tint on it. Yeah, don't know that I need to do that. Jeez Louise. All right, guys, I gotta. All right. Jeez, I'm getting a shit ton of. Well, not shit ton. I have 3 of them though. Chat spam. So I'm trying to block them as I go here, but wow, I guess. All right, I'm gonna experiment, see what I think, see if that looks somewhat to scale once I. I wish I had my emery boards. Okay, I brass tubes just for making axles. Sorry, folks, I gotta. Oh, what do I need here? Oh, let's see. I have a 180 grit disc somewhere here. Where did that go? This is what happens when you don't stay as organized as you normally do. Alright. Here's a new one, I guess. I got plenty of sandpaper. Okay. Sorry, running around like I don't know what I'm doing here. Alright, let's put this down here. Normally I'd use just an emery board or a nail file because that works great for this kind of stuff. Okay, I need to, that'd be about the right size, and if let's see, I've got a real small piece of, because I'm just going to lay it down. It's, you're not going to be looking at this, give me that wrench. Give me that wrench. I promise no more meltdowns with John. I've been in classes since then. I guess I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying there. No way. I guess I must have missed something. Oh, wait a minute. Let's just looking for a piece off of a screw here. I hate to cut up that. Yeah, and I'd have to go in my other shed where I store this stuff to get the other pieces of plastic that I have. Well, so you've been in classes. What kind of classes? No way. You want to enlighten us? No one understands you. Well, not a lot of people understand me either. Sometimes. Okay. Trying to decide. It can even look right. Okay, we're gonna actually probably be best if I actually glued that on. Well, I should probably let's take down a corner. That's what it needs. That's why it doesn't look right to me. Need to angle it a little. And there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. And let's take down the kind of on the fly scratch building, I guess. And if I don't like it, well, you know what, that's a little better. A little too big there. Oh. Imaginary anger enhancement classes. Okay, I got you. I understand now. Okay. Let me move it. I remember I gotta move over here. Okay. All right. That will now work. Now, let me get my super glue. My super glue here. My favorite stuff. Now obviously is going to be too long, but once this dries, I will cut it to length there. This was a last minute idea I had here. So let's see, I need to get my yellow paint shaken up here. Jeez Louise, I must be popular to span. Hang on. I gotta block some of this chat spam. Okay, could you dull it a bit somehow? Are you talking about the whole thing or this little gas can I'm making? Yeah, because I will. I'll shoot it with some matte clear. Actually, I might go over the whole thing with a little bit of matte clear again here, but it's actually pretty much the way I want it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm gonna dirty it up because it's gonna be like it's laying on its side. It's potentially empty because the guy who drives this pickup is always out of gas. So why would his gas can that he's carrying around have gas in it? You know. Yeah, the gas can. Yeah, I am going to. I am going to dull it down, and I really should really use my X-Acto, not that thing. Let me get my. Because otherwise, I'm gonna ruin what I got here if I don't be at least somewhat careful. But you're right. Yeah, it's gonna be too red or too bright, especially after I put the especially after I put the yellow on. Yeah, I think the truck looks good too. You know, there's it. I got to hold it on its side, but there's kind of what you'll be looking at that way or that way. Depends on how you want to put it on the shelf. You know, that's how it'll work. Okay. That. All right. That glue has to dry a little. So while it's doing that, I guess I'm gonna take the tape off. That's gonna be part of the reveal here because you'll get to see it without the junk on the side. And I am going to make. I think I'm going to make a little small plaque for the side. Yeah, a few cans or bottles. Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way, and I just couldn't think of a good way, actually, to replicate like some. What I really wanted to do is some Mountain Dew cans, because the person I'm giving this to, I mean, that was like his drink of choice when, you know, when we were out raising a little cane in this vehicle, but also partly because Mountain Dew cans are green. You know, yeah, you'd think, oh, I'll put beer bottles and such. Well, they're brown. The dirt is brown. They pretty much just blend in. So something like, you know, even like make them simulate Coke cans. I mean, you're not going to be able to see the label, but you know, the green I thought would kind of be a a good thing. Okay, looks like I gotta take. I'll do that. I guess I got some isopropyl. I can kind of clean that residue off the side here. But let's see, a pizza box. You know, that's the thing. There wouldn't have been a pizza box in the back of this pickup. You know, there would have been, you know, a chain, I guess. And I can always add that stuff later. Get some jewelry chain, and, you know, that might be something. And kind of do a, there's a neat way to do a faux rusting technique on that. I might actually do that, but I kind of want the little green Mountain Dew cans rolling around in the back of this thing, because that's, you know, you went up, that's what would have been in the back of there all the time. But, okay. Let's clean up a little bit of that residue. And, yeah, I'll make a, like, yeah, definitely I'll make a plaque or something. Of course, then that kind of dictates the way it sets on the shelf. So maybe I don't want to do that. I was gonna name it. I'll definitely put it on the bottom and of the thing and sign it. You know, I always do that with anything I make, and I always, you know, have a name, I guess you could say, for whatever I'm building. This one, I guess I'm gonna call, you know, Driftin' Dotson. What'd y'all eat on your breakfast? Oh, well, you know, pizza, pizzas, hot dog, the normal junk food you'd expect. You know, we did a lot of camping and stuff out in the back country and stuff. Okay, the little can is ready here, or my glue's dry. So yeah, I mean, not that a pizza box wouldn't be appropriate. I guess, you know what, I might do that, because I could print that out on a little bit of cardstock, because that'd be enough. That is, you know what, I think I might put that in there. No way. That's a good, because, yeah, and it'd have to be Pizza Hut, because that was the only chain restaurant around. That or Hot Stuff Pizza, which that's kind of a regional thing. So, but for the most part, it would probably been Pizza Hut. Had been most just because that's what was in the small town I grew up in and whatnot. Yeah, we got it. All right. Spout's just a tad too long. I guess I gotta wait till the paint dries now. Pizza is good in the back seat for day. Oh yeah. I had to read your comment. Yeah. You know, another thing me and this friend used to do is used to go boating. Lived right near a lake. We each had boats. We'd do a lot of water skiing and fishing. We'd when we got bored of fishing, we'd go water skiing, and then when we got bored of water skiing, we'd go back to fishing. And there was a time, I need my little tweezers. There was a time where we also we were pretty good water skiers. I guess I got my small needles. We were pretty good water skiers. We got it so we could ski slow enough, well, to do some trolling. You know, throw a line out and fish behind the boat. All right, that looks about right. But no way, you got a good eye. Needs just a dusting of the matte clear. Take it to both ends. Don't talk about towing boats. We never got ourselves towed in. Yeah, the had boat engine troubles. Now there was a time where we took the top end, almost took the top end apart of the boat in the water because, I think we thought I don't know what we thought we were doing, but we always had carburetor troubles. They were 3-cylinder. One was a 4-cylinder Johnson, 135 horse, and then the other boat was a 75 horse Chrysler, which was a 3-cylinder. Of course, 2 strokes, obviously. Okay, that looks pretty good. Need to put a dab of glue in the bed so I can lock it down. But yeah, let's put it right there. Try to place it on the edge of the wheel well there. Kind of half random. Shoot. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hands aren't being as steady as they need to be tonight. Okay. Oh, shoot. All right, whatever reason. Here's my pick here. Sometimes I have a habit of fiddling with something too much. Okay. Yeah, I like that. How many Pokemon are there? Are you guys seeing these stupid chat spams? I don't know. I got some chat bot getting me. My first tow I did was a boat back to the lake. It was bad. Then the officer got really mad. Well, why were you fined for towing a boat back? I mean, you can recover. Is it just because you didn't have a light on or what? I mean, what? I guess I'm not understanding what maybe the trouble was there, or how you got into trouble. Okay, I gotta dirty this up a little bit, but okay. I'm just gonna dirty it up. Well, but, there we go. Yeah, I think that sort of looks like a gas can in there. Yeah, I do need a little bit more junk in there, don't I? I don't really have any little things I can put in there. I just I'll have to think about that. No fine. The water fines. Oh, we're no vests and no register. Okay, well, yeah, all right. Well, that's understandable. we never got in trouble like that because we always did it. Anyway, I'm holding this up a little closer here. Hopefully maybe you can see it. Let me know what you think here, especially that little, what that is supposed to be a gas can, and I think it'll, you know, from back here you kind of, you can kind of tell what it is with a little bit of yellow. But I think you're right. I do need a little bit of I do need to put like a pizza box or something in there. I'm gonna have to make that up later. We're not gonna do that tonight. But I can't really think what else I need to do to this model. I think we're done. That's pretty good. Only took about a half hour, which is about what I thought. I'll put the little lid on and see what I think with the lid. But yeah, there we go, guys. Looks pretty good, depending on, you know, even no matter which way you are looking at it, kind of like, I don't know if I can show that to the camera, kind of like an angle like that, you know. One little thing I need to tear apart here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. I almost think I'm done. Oh, hey, Paul. They're coming in. Actually, well, I know I started a little early here, actually. But you're coming in right at the tail end. I am just about ready to really call this project done. Need to tend the fire. Good night, guys. Yeah, actually, I got my fire, my wood stove burning too. It's pretty cold out. It's like 25 out. Well, it's not super cold, but anyway. Hey, Paul. Since you're in here, I was gonna just ready to wrap this up, but since you're in here, I'll give you. Of course, you can always reverse this video and watch it, but there we go. This is what I got. I know it's anybody watching archived or anything. I'm going to put links in the description of all the videos, or, well, so to a blog post that I have yet to make, but I'm going to take some good pictures of this so you can maybe try and see some of the details. You know, there's some things I do slightly different, but for the most part, I am very happy with it. And the guy I made making this for, like I say, I'm capturing a memory in model form, so he'll get it. He'll get a kick out of it, and that's the point. But anyway, I wanted to give you a look. You know, you can look at it from a couple different angles, and it looks pretty good from the side here. Got a little deer jumping out of there. That was kind of an afterthought. And I decided to make a little gas can. I had some red plastic and put a little, kind of shaped it a little bit, and then put a little spout. It doesn't have to be. It sells it, but there you go. And everything's locked down good. You know, the pickup's on there good, so I'm confident it ain't gonna go anywhere, because I do have to ship this, so I'm gonna definitely want to pack it well. But anyway, I'm glad you think it looks pretty awesome. I think it looks good too. I've never, I think I told this on stream somewhere, I've never done something like this on this scale. I have done, you know what, I will get down. Can I reach that? Yes, I can. I don't even know. Can you guys, I wonder if you guys can see me in the, you're not going to see me get this down. Paul, stick around for just a second. I am going to go get something I want to show you specifically and these other people that are watching. The only other thing I've done that's similar to this. Just because I know, I mean, we can talk a little bit about this. This is something else I made. I built the General Lee when I was in my teens or whatever, early teens, and I did an okay job of it. But anyway, the glue started falling apart on it, and I was like, well, what should I do? You know, I had a bunch of my old models. The glues were kind of come apart. I was like, well, should I fix it? Should I? And I was like, you know, and it wasn't perfect. So what I decided to do was recreate a scene. I call it, you know, lights, camera, action, the Dukes of Hazzard, BTS, or behind the scenes. So when looked at from this point of view, like I said, I'm trying to hold it, is kind of the moment of impact. And there's a online still from a landing right at this, or a car that it has its front crumpled at from landing like this from a jump. So I decided I decided, you know what? It's not good enough to take apart and try to rebuild. And anyway, this is not, I mean, this is the General Lee kit, but it's a kit that MPC made, you know, in the 90s, and it's actually a Charger 500, so it's the incorrect body style and everything. And anyway, I decided to fabricate a little camera here because they're filming from over here to get it landing, and then in some behind the scenes shots, and in some, if you catch it, especially online now that you can pause things, they had a pretty hefty camera mounted to the side to get those shots of it just landing. Of course, that camera is sacrificial, but anyway, this is another kind of diorama thing. It's a little dusty because I keep it out here in the garage to look at, and I don't have a, you know, plexiglass. But anyway, it's kind of, you know, like I said, the moment of impact, and I crinkled and crinkled the fender here, getting ready, and same with the hood. It's getting ready to buckle, and back here, because if you look at the car after the crash, it's got a big old crease here because the frame, I mean, these cars were used over and over and over, so the frame was crumpling there and everything. So this is, like I said, something I didn't plan on showing off, but I thought, you know what, some other people hopped in here and we're done. But, you know, kind of looking from the front. I have a blog post that has some close-ups and has some other pictures so you can see it better than on stream here, because my lighting is not great looking down, this fluorescent lighting that I have. But, yeah, this is, you know, kind of what it, you know, what I made is like repurposing, you know, otherwise this thing was just going to go in the trash. So, yeah, I've been, you know, Paul, yeah, I've been getting a lot of this spam. I guess that must mean I'm popular if they're wanting to spam here. We're gonna block. That's like the 6th message I've had. But anyway, like I said, I kind of made some little trees here, and it's all locked down, and, you know, made a little bit of a road. And so there we go. Dukes of Hazzard, behind the scenes, you know, my interpretation of it. But put this aside here. But like I said, I got a bunch of my old models that I think I might redo some of that kind of stuff with. But it totally looks like the moment of impact just before everything starts buckling. Yeah, well, that's the point. Like I said, the wheels were falling off, the windshield was falling out, or the front bumper and stuff fell off. I had all the pieces, but like I said, the glue was just getting old because, like I said, I built it as a kid, and like I said, did it pretty good. It wasn't my first build by any means, but I didn't do it as good as I could. Like I said, just falling apart. And like I said, rather than throw it away, decided to kind of repurpose it here. But anyway, I'm gonna have to pack it up. I got some other things I need to get done here, so I have enjoyed streaming all this week. I hope everybody who was in the chat enjoyed it, and I even got some donations throughout the night, which is pretty cool. I really appreciate that. But you never have to do that. And I like streaming every night here. It's just I got a lot of other things to do too. You know, I can't always do this. I'm going to try to stream once a week. That's not a guarantee, but I'm going to try to get into a routine streaming. Probably be after the holidays, obviously. Most people are like that. I'm going to try to get in on other people's streams. I haven't been because I've been streaming here and building this. And I might do some more projects like this live. I got some other model kits that I want to get to, but I want to film them. And every time I think about filming them, I'm kind of like, do I want to really, you know, got to set up the camera, do this, do that, think about it, instead of I could just work a little bit at a time here on them, and do it live and interact with you guys in the chat. So, so leave some comments on these videos if you'd like to see more stuff like this. Give me some feedback on it. I may try to set up my cameras a little different. This was just first time trying top-down look. Maybe I need to move the camera closer in. Probably do. My other camera, I know it gets a little fuzzy. This one doesn't have autofocus, and it's a cheap camera, and I don't know, it gets warm, and then I think it gets out of focus. I don't know. But anyway, and that's what, like I said, when you donate, that's what money goes to, is to buy better equipment, buy better equipment, to try to make better streams, better videos, and everything. So I'm rambling now. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Check out my website. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and thanks for watching, and I'm out.